Welcome back, everyone. We're going after Yugiri, as she ran off after hearing that trying to kill Xenos right off the bat here in the expansion. Well, not right off the bat, but in the middle of the expansion is probably not going to work out well for us, so... Search for Yugiri. I don't know, maybe she's in here or somewhere else. Sure, let's go ahead and head on out. Yeah, she's out here somewhere. Not sure exactly where she is. Wouldn't think her to be in the village, but actually it looks like it's going to be farther than that. Okay, yeah, she's down here by the cliffside, it looks like. Did Gojitsu send you to stop me? Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it's not as fanciful as they would have you to believe. Escaped moments ago, I received the Crown's Princess Inare from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yozitsu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort, and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami cannot bless us with more spurious circumstances. I will kill him, Narin, I will. Not alone. I know the odds, I know what he's capable of, and that is an open confrontation I will likely die. But if I do not, if I succeed, the countless lives will be saved. Doma Alimigo, everything will change. One life for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. One life, one world. I've heard that saying before. What? What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Thank you, thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yuzuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. There's somebody else here? Stay calm. No one knows you're here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown's prince. Gah, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends. They only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. How far are we heading here? Oh, we gotta go pretty far, actually. Actually, it appears we're going through an entire, Yeah, it's kind of the, bad thing is that there is no etherite down that way at all. Like, there's only 2 aetherites and one doesn't exist yet. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just make our way down there. Half my health. One little jump. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight ahead. Yeah, not too much farther. I guess we're going through this gate thing? What the heck? Oh, it must be part of the fate here. Okay. This is far enough. Let's discuss our plan of attack. Oh, we got a nice little waist bit. It's been a while since we've gotten those, actually. Zeno's interior is as follows. You depart Toba Castle by ship and approach the moon's gates. Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. He will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, the area is not ideal for an ambush, wide open, multiple enemies to escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let's split up and search for suitable hiding places. I guess this is just a place that the Imperials use on the other side of the gate? Because it's abandoned, pretty much, and filled with monsters. Okay, I guess this is our spot. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof we could have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if it all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. This escort is of no consequence, which means that we'll have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Wonder how this is gonna go. Kind of find it weird that my thing is only at 266 when most of my stuff is 265 or above. I don't know. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Alright, let's do this. It's probably not going to go good.
He comes.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Jeez. We're at the middle of the expansion at this point, so let's see if we do any better. What? Ouchie. Ew. Shoot. I'm getting messed up here. Oop. Almost got him down to half health. Ay.
This day you die! Leave this to me.
Oh, we're getting him down now, I have to say. Wow.
Let us put you to the proof.
Oh, shoot. That's new.
No, I must fight on, Sigma.
Run, beast, run!
Shoot, I'm taking out of that. I'm barely doing anything to him now. See him in his final form?
Give me something to remember.
Still nicked me through my hollow ground. Holy crap. That does not usually happen. I am like dead. I refuse to go out that easy though.
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now!
I feel like I'm supposed to die here, but I'm still just... The power of clemency is just too strong.
Run, beast, run! Give me something to remember.
I feel like there's probably a point where it should end.
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now! I see.
Whoa! Yeah, I made it to the point where the game forced me to die.
Ah, I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live! You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came. All of us. For you. For ourselves. For Doma.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
This guy is just a blood knight. I think he's just looking for a grand fight. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm partly glad he decided to leave. Oh, don't thank us. Thank Alphanod. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan. You know how of all people he decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Alright, we got a new Weiss piece here. It's actually been a while, I think, since we got one of those. Well, it gives us a little bit of a set here going on. I guess it's moving up slowly because now that I realize 265 to 273 is not a very big step, to be honest. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means for us. Everybody's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Back to the village it is, then. Oh shoot, there's a giant weasel right there. Guys? It's alright, I can take care of it myself, I guess. There we go. Yeah, there's no reason we can't just go ahead and jump back there, to be honest. This way? Yeah, it looks like it's this way. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I had to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Well, nobody died, so that's good. I'll be traveling to the XIV steppe, Narn. I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it's my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It'd be a great comfort to see him again. No smart comfort if you were to join us in our search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordoria, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in a Imperial province. That is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. Where's that weapon mender guy at? Pretty sure there was one around here. Okay, over here to the left. Because I'm pretty sure I probably have some damage at this point. Yeah, I figured. Beloved King returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in a rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlanian or Udal, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this, Lord Hien and Trugas, Narn, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the anvil assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's less the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugani. Dealing with this troublesome Aetherite, I could go on, but you understand. Alright, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the XIV steppe at once. You'll be joining us, Narn. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We'll refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we'll be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. Noble sacrifice is our last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many moms to travel before we reach the reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you, after what you did for us. Maybe it's stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Alright. Now we should have flying unlocked for this zone.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Well, things seem to be getting heated.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
All right. Alright, if all is ready, let us depart for reunion in Esm Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Azari. Huh, okay. Aha, okay. Drop in here and head off that way. Since we can fly in the Ruby Sea, we'll get there pretty fast. They've actually had some pretty good zones here for the, for this particular area. Ruby Sea. Place we were just at. Okay, so we have to take a pit stop here, but the way to Esm Step is like off that way somewhere, I think. Yeah. From here, we'll turn north until we arrive at a cave, that which we must pass in order to reach the Esm Step. Lee Senjutsu has already gone ahead. We should carry on as well. Just zoom on by. We're right there. Oh, there you are. This is the cave. After you, Narn. Okay.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Oh, it's a pretty nice open field. I give you Esm Step, Narn, though I should say this is but one portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, and it's not much further. And of course, we have to restart our ether current search, so let's go ahead and just give it a tap and see what goes on. A bit northeast. At the moment we need to travel north though, so let's go ahead and get that over and away. Yeah, we're on level now. Something that I kind of didn't want, but it's probably right over here to be honest. Aha, there it is. Right off the bat, we found one. Yeah, that one's in the opposite direction. Welcome to the reunion, my friends. Here's where we begin our search for Lord Hien. When last I spoke with Lord Hien, he said he spent much of his time in these markets. I'd hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, Yugiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Azalea here, aren't there? Oh, I assume you knew. The XIV steppe has been home to nomadic tribes of the Azalea since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there's a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you think the Empire would be able to march in here and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lise? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Azalea warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Azalea found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Hien. People from many tribes gather and reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately, Naren. Why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Where is that? Oh, there it is, okay. I want the Aetheryte first and foremost. Now we got a new place overall. Hooray! Roasted fish or pumpkin, exotic foreign delicacy, cooked to perfection, but loved without the step. Come, come. You seek domins, then you come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now, if you were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. What fortune you come hither at this time. Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too. Hits, hearts, liver, brains. Or a brace of blood sausages, if you desire only a snack. A domin, poor meat they make, domins. I jest, I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. Buzz, fresh buzz. Your choice of lamb or dizzo. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? Yeah, domin. Unless another Deskar is keeping him in her yurt, he is not here. More fool her if she took a domin for her husband. But enough about domins. Let's speak of buzz instead. Surely your mother or father made you some when you were little. A Azalea who never eats buzz is never a whole Azalea. Okay, it looks like we have to go speak with a Goro. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again, you're seeking who? Ah, the Domin, I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes of a mole girl. Though I cannot describe her, I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. The chat and say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase that concedes mole to ask the user in reunion if they are aware of the mole try. Mole. Yeah, you have to capitalize it. Mole. You take me for a mole. I'm an Orinear. Compare me not with the ones so weak and lonely. Mole. Yes, I am Mole. My name is Serenia. May I help you? Oh, I see. You're looking for Hien. In that case... How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsite, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then... I will, though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsite. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass through reunion, and we'll each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse them. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I'm sorry, but we must speak of Hien later. I cannot leave reunion without the Kinsai. Any blue ones here? No, not yet. No blue ones yet. You want to help me, is that it? You don't know what to say. Thank you, Narn, thank you. Lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root. Return here when you finish. Good luck. Okay, I guess we're going to be fighting some talking trees. So I'm not too far from level 66, but I feel like I'm going to end up playing catch-up here in a bit. Oh wow, this music. Yep, it's some talking-looking tree thing. Step hole. Oh, they're making tornado. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it did a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy. Continuing westward. Oh, I missed that stun, I think, on the tornado. It's a little too slow. I may as well go ahead and grab this, westward ether current off this way. I'm not seeing it so far. How far away are we at this point? Okay, not that far. Maybe it just hasn't popped up yet. Because there's not too much over this way. Yeah, we got some level 66 stuff off this way. How am I not seeing it so far? It should be like right here. Oh, okay. Suddenly changes to the north, why not? Aha, we found it. Alright, let's go ahead and just chokebar our way back. I guess technically we could teleport over there, but you know, we haven't seen too much of this zone so far, so we may as well take the long way back. Get some sights in. Welcome back, Darn. Have you brought the Whisper Root? Yes, I have. Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for which fortune does he ever ride? Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Yagun rarely have need of such herbs, and so much stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have had none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils, your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now, grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Narden?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan-San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Narden rules until the next Sahan-San. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Kestir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
Oh, I got some new boots. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and swap this on, actually. We're at 68 now, not bad. Still need the body and head. Yeah, sword and shield. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stop here, and next time we'll continue on. And find out where Lord Hien is. Hopefully, anyways. So, see you then.